this is a video to help you get unstuck. So you need a blank piece of paper, it doesn't matter what size, just a size that you're comfortable to work with. And then a pen or pencil or texter. And you're going to grab your drawing implement and you're going to put it in your non-dominant hand. And we're going to do a scribble activity. So in the scribble activity, we're going to draw continuous lines. We're not controlling where they're going, we're just scribbling away until we fill up the entire page with lines. And so a really nice way to do this is to actually just put your pencil on the surface of the paper, close your eyes so that you're not trying to control where it goes, and then start drawing. Oh, I noticed I opened my eyes already. Closing their eyes and scribbling around. So we're just taking the control out of it. You're going to scribble for about 30 seconds. And you can scribble fast or slow depending on how you're feeling. And then coming to a stop. And then having a look at your scribble. So now just turning around your scribble and just noticing the kind of shapes that you made and the rhythms. And then what we're going to do is you're going to grab your prompt calendar. This is where we're stuck, right? You're going to grab a pencil or a texter and you're going to grab some of these prompts, right? So let's start with day one. You're going to start filling up these shapes that you made with that prompt. You're going to repeat the prompt over and over and over again. So let's go day one. Day one looks like an arrow. I'm going to fill up this whole space with the arrow. Now you can stay with that prompt or change to another one, maybe change the colour. So I'm going to pick, this one looks really interesting, day 4. So I'm going to pick day 4 and I'm going to pick one of these shapes to put it in. This one looks good. I actually really like that shape. I might repeat it again, but for now I'm going to choose a different colour. You can just be using one colour, that's fine, and pick another prompt. So day 5 looks good. And you're so welcome to take your time, you don't have to work as fast as me. But all you're going to do is fill those shapes with the prompts. So repetitive, just repeating it over and over. Okay, I'm going to choose day 10. And this is something you can do in the challenge too. You can just repeat the actual shape over and over. You can just explore the lines, big or small, on your post-it note. Day 7 looks good too. But the name of the game here is no pressure. We're just filling up the space because when we're stuck, we don't want to have too many decisions to make. We just want to make it easy for ourselves. So I'm going to pick another prompt. And you can't get this wrong. However you interpret how to do this is fine. Even if it's different to me, it's not a problem. So I'm going to pick another prompt because ultimately it's about finding your own creative way. But sometimes things are hard, can't think. So we just do the thing that's asked of you. you might just even notice, like, when you're looking at the prompts, like, oh, what does that remind me of? Like, this one that I'm doing reminds me of, like, the Wi-Fi signal. So it kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know. What are those little creatures in Toy Story? The ones that are in the vending machine game? It kind of reminds me of their little antennas. So look out for things that it reminds you of, because that might give you a clue when you get to that prompt, what you could do there. So it's a good way to just kind of release them from the actual calendar and kind of play around with choosing them at random. And sometimes that's nice too. It can be, it's a thing that you can get stuck on a particular prompt and it's like, what am I looking at? It might just give you some new ideas. So keep going until you fill up all your scribbles. Feel free to kind of get playful with it. You might start coming up with your own patterns to fill the gaps with, if that's feeling approachable. If it's not, then just stay with taking the inspiration directly from the calendar. Take all the pressure off. Now, which one haven't I done? This is the only trouble about doing them out of order. It's a bit of a mystery. Okay. How are you going with it? You getting there? Filling up those spaces? You can do it. I know you can. So you might need to repeat some of the prompts, because if you've got a lot of squiggles like me, then there's a lot of space to fill up. So maybe if there's one prompt that you quite like drawing, you could fill up the space with that. You decide. You can also play with like how big or small you do them. Alrighty, I think that's probably enough. So that's a scribble artwork that's inspired by the lines in the prompt calendar. And this is an activity to help you get unstuck. So hopefully that helped you free up some mind space and free up some of that stuck energy. You can come back to this at any time. You can do this on a tiny post-it note if you want to. And maybe you've got some ideas that you can bring into your artworks for the challenge.